All right, good morning. It's a gorgeous Saturday morning here in Austin, Texas. I am Lauren Lewis. I'm with Power for Parkinsons, and this is Young Onset Circuit class. This class is designed and intended for people with Young Onset Parkinson's disease. Make sure that it is a challenging class, so please make sure that you can stand for about an hour comfortably and exercise. You can get on and off the floor, which we will be doing. Make sure you've got some water nearby. Make sure you've got a chair for stability and balance, just for safety. And make sure you've got a wall for today's exercise. We will be using a wall for some of our exercises. It's also a good idea to just stand and exercise next to the wall so that you are safe. The other thing you'll be needing today is a ball. It doesn't have to be this size, but you're going to need something to be able to bounce. We'll be using that at the end of our exercise section. So maybe during your warm-up, if you don't have a ball, go find one or call somebody and see if they can get you a ball. Or you can do that part later when you get a ball. Okay, I think I've covered it. Let's get started. We're going to start off with our warm-up. This is just to get our body ready to go. We want to make sure we've got blood and oxygen going through our system. We want to make sure that we're being good to our joints. So I'm going to start off with just knee lifts with just a marching in place, and lift those knees nice and high. We're going to stay at a kind of steady, easy pace right now, and we're just going to swing those arms. And let's do this for about, let's do it for 20 counts. Ready? Here we go. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now I'm going to add some side jacks, side to the side, each side. And again, I'm just trying to get my body warmed up. I'm using all different parts of my body in each different ways throughout the planes. I just want to make sure that I'm getting into all of my joints and limbs and body parts. Okay, so let's do this for a little while. And again, we just want to put nice and safely, right to left, left to right. You can take this into high impact if you want, is right here. The important part of jacks, and we are going to be doing jacks later, is that you push off from your toes, you land toe heel. So you want to try practice that right now. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, toe heel. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and bring it back to a march. All right, good. Let's bring those arms all the way overhead and to the shoulders. Then we're going to reach up, 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 up. Anytime you lift those arms over your head, your heart rate automatically goes up. So we're just, as I said, we were trying to get that heart rate up, so this is a great way of doing it. You can take this up to a jog if you want to, whatever is comfortable for you. Stay at your level. I'm going to change those arms now and bring them straight ahead. Here we go. Front. Good, and push and pull. Push and pull. Good. Stay with me here. Stay with me. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay with the march. We're going to do big circles. Big circles. Trying to get those arms and shoulders warmed up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Reverse those circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And lift. We're lifting up now, getting off the floor, nice and high in front of you. I always like to bring my hands underneath when I'm doing a knee lift like this, because it forces me to lift that knee a little higher. And by the way, by lifting my knee at least hip height, I'm already starting to warm up and use and trigger all those core muscles that we will be using so much of today. So let's do a few more of these. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's take this and make it more dynamic, a little bigger and stronger. Again, we're getting those arms over the head, really getting that heart rate up, really getting nice and intense, large steps. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now let's take it to a gentle kick, leg directly in front, warming up the hamstrings, warming up the glutes. Being good to your lower back by bending the knee that's on the floor. Let's do 8 of these together. 8, 7, 6, 5. Push away. 4, 3, 2. Let's take this to doubles. 2 right and 2 left. Notice you don't have to jump to get that heart rate up, to do cardio. You really don't have to jump. You can hear by my voice that I'm getting winded just by doing this. So that's all you have to do to get your cardio, to get your heart rate up, to get blood and oxygen throughout the body into your brain, feeding your brain good food, good fuel. Let's do 4 more of these. Ready? 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Back to singles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's warm up the outer thigh. Touch, touch. This is never a pretty looking exercise, but it uses those obliques. We're warming up those obliques, and we're warming up that outer thigh. So together we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And while we're at it, do doubles. Here for 2, and here for 2. Keep going. 2 and 2. We're working on balance. Yeah, stay next to the wall if you need to. You could really lose your balance on these, so be safe. Back to singles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now let's cross the knee in front. Ready? Cross, cross, cross. Now we're working that inner thigh a little. And again, warming up all the limbs, all the joints. Keep going for 8, 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Let's do this with a larger arm. Big circle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to march. Inhale up and exhale down. Hopefully we got your heart rate up a little. Not too high. We're not going right into the cardio yet, but we're going up. Let's do 2 more arms. Up and down. Last time. We're getting that heart rate down now because it was up. Good. Now walk it off. Let's get that heart rate down while I explain what we're going to do. All right. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 5 exercises for you to do. We're going to do a 5-circuit exercise. Each exercise will have a focus on a major muscle group or major muscle groups. So we're working and strengthening strength, endurance, and flexibility of all your large muscle groups. But each exercise also is specifically chosen to address a common Parkinson's symptom. And I will be explaining each one as we go through them. So we're going to go through each exercise for 50 seconds. Then we're going to stop, cool off, grab some water, and do all 5 again. Stop, cool off, get some water, and then the 3rd time. Okay, so we've got 3 rounds, 5 exercises. Focus for each one. The first exercise we're going to do is a full body exercise. It's a core, shoulder, and leg exercise. We're working full body. It's a cross mountain climber with a windmill. And a windmill is a full body. So I'm going to show you on the chair first. You can do this on the chair or on the floor. They're both good. They both use all the same muscles. Okay? Arms are here. You're in a high plank. So your arms are fully extended. Make sure your body is long and lean. Legs are wide for stability and balance. You're going to start off with the mountain climber, crossing. I'm going to turn a little so you can see a little better. So I'm going to cross one knee to the opposite there. And now I do my windmill. One arm stays down, the other arm to the sky. Be careful that you want to make just a T. Not way behind you, just a T. Down, and then we cross, and then we're going to go to the other side. Okay? That's using the chair. If you want to do this exercise using the floor, it's the exact same thing. You're going to hit the floor in a high plank because you need room for your knees. Cross, cross, up, down, okay? 2 knees, 2 arms. Full body exercise. Make sure you're pulling in from your abs. Make sure your hands are directly underneath your shoulders. Try to get those knees to your elbows, okay? All right, so the first exercise, we got it. Find your positioning on the floor. I'm going to put on some music just to make it a little more fun. And I'm going to put my timer on for 50 seconds. Whoops. 50 seconds and go. Cross, cross, up, down, up, down. Now you may not go at my pace. You may go a little faster, a little slower. That's fine. But what's important is that your whole body is moving safely. Your abs are tight. You're bringing those knees way up to your elbows. Lifting that arm straight overhead to the ceiling. Lift all the way up, not behind you, up to the ceiling. Keep going. Cross. Keep your belly tight. Remember, we're working core. There's our 50 seconds. How'd we do? All right. On your way up, make sure you take one leg in front, your stronger leg. Bring it in front of you, 90-degree angle. Hands on your thigh. Lift yourself up using that back leg and your hands. All right. Turning off the music, turning off our timer. Moving on to our next exercise. Okay, I can't seem to, there we go. Next exercise is we're doing a back cross. It's often called a curtsey. Back cross lunge. So one leg is going to go behind you in a cross position, not just behind, but in a cross. This leg stays directly in front. I'm turning sideways so you can see. So you're in a, woohoo, you may want that chair next to you for balance. Cross, come up, then switch sides. Cross and up. Watch to make sure your knees are not in front of your toe. I'm going to make it a little more fun for some of you if you want to. Grab your weights. We're going to do a fly, one arm fly for each one. So let's go back with your left leg. And we're going to come up using the opposite arm, your right arm. Ready? Up, down, up, and now we use both arms. Both. Now I go down, single, single, opposite. Now both, double. I'm going to do it a few more times. Single, single, and double. If balance is an issue for you, do this with the chair in front of you or against the wall with your hands just in front of the wall so you can make sure that you're safe. Cross and cross. The arms are not the most important part of this exercise. This is a lower body exercise. We're using glutes and hamstrings and quadriceps. Find which one works for you best. Music and 50 seconds on the clock. I'm going to be using the weights. Follow me if you want to because I'm using a little brain here. Single, single, and double. Okay? And we're alternating. Here we go. Down. So I'm using the opposite arm of the leg that's coming up. This takes a little thinking, yeah? I may be going a little fast for you, so slow it down. I may be going a little slow for you. Wrong arm. So speed it up. Your choice. Now if those arms really throw you, cross and you lift both arms. Cross and lift both arms. That's fine. So you're working your shoulders, you're working your glutes, you're working your quads, your shoulders and hips stay straight ahead. Don't cross your upper body, cross just the lower body. Stay with me. It's only 50 seconds. Up, and there it is. 50 seconds. If that one threw you, don't worry, we're going to do it 2 more times. Okay? The next exercise, we're going to hit the floor. We're working core. We're going to do a VC tuck. There's a lot of modifications or options to do this exercise. So come on, hit the floor, and let me show you a few of them. So a VC tuck is basically a VC, which is here. We're going to bring those legs out and tuck them in. Okay? Out, tuck, out, tuck. Lots of balance in this, lots of core in this. Another way of doing this is taking your hands behind you. Starting up, extend those legs, bend and lift. Bend and lift. Out and in. Pulling your belly button in each time. One other modification, or another way to do this, is to keep your arms again, starting up, take one leg at a time. Out, extending that leg, pulling your belly in, leaning back, and up, out, and then switch. Out, and up, and up. I know it looks like I'm pushing myself up, but it's really all core, I promise. So any of those ways that I just showed you are great. You're still working your core, lots of balance there. You're going to really feel these. So hit the floor. Let's get going. Music on. 50 seconds on the clock. I may do all different ways. I'm going to start off with no arms. Now I want you to really think about, trying to lengthen those legs. Out. In. Lengthen those legs. Push them out. Push them out. In. Out. One leg maybe. These are tough, right? I warned you, I did. These are really tough. A lot of abs are here. Working really hard. Pull that belly button in. You're also going to get a nice little workout in those thighs. You feel it? Out. Out. There's our time, thank goodness. Okay, roll yourself over once again. Get that one leg in front. Toes underneath, hands on your thighs. Lift up. All right. Next exercise we're doing is for lower body and upper body, another full body exercise. You can do this using the wall. It's a wall squat. So you're going to lean against the wall, come down. Make sure your legs are in front of you, not too close. You want to have a 90-degree angle, as if you were sitting on a chair. So you want your legs to be about here in front of you. Okay, so you're going to be sitting like that. Wall squats. Then I'm going to ask you, we're going to add what's called a scarecrow. Your arms are out to your side by your elbow. Your elbows are by your waist. Your hands are straight ahead. And we're going to lift those up, keeping your shoulder blades against the wall and pushed down. Not in, down. So you start here, and we're going to lift one knee at a time, staying nice and low. If this is difficult for you against the wall, you can do this seated, sitting really tall against the back of the chair. And you lift, making sure that your shoulder blades are feeling the back of the chair. Once again, I promise, the modification is just as hard and just as beneficial as the original exercise. So find a wall, find a chair, let's get going. 50 seconds. Make sure you're pushing those elbows and back into the wall. We're going to just lift and lower. Pull your belly in. Feel your quads, feel your glutes working. Make sure your legs stay close to you. Or sorry, not close. Make sure your legs are slightly in front of you so you get that 90-degree angle. Now think about pushing your shoulder blades down. Down. This is a great exercise for the top of your back, your trapezius. It's a really good exercise. It's an area that a lot of people don't work. If you don't have cables to pull, it's hard to find an exercise that will do that. So this is a great one. Keep lifting those knees. Oh, and there's our time right there. Okay, good. Good. All right. We've got one more exercise, and that is a cardio exercise. We're going to be doing a cross-toe jack. Cross-toe, meaning we're going to cross, touch the toe, and then do a jack. Out, in. Cross-toe, out, in. Or cross-toe, in, out. Cross-toe, in, out. Cross-toe, in, out. You can do this high impact or low impact, your choice. Still going to get that heart rate up because your hands are over your head. You also don't have to touch your toes. You can go for the knees. It's just, as long as you're getting that heart rate up, it doesn't matter, okay? Let's put 50 seconds on the clock. Let's play together. And go. I want to get that heart rate up. This is all about speed, okay? Touch the knees. Low impact is here. My heart rate's still going up, I promise. Head up, don't drop your head. Keep looking at me, keep looking up here. Oh my goodness, did I forget to put the timer on? No, there it is. It felt like more than 50 seconds to me. How about you? All right. So let's walk it off. Let's get that heart rate down. Let's grab some water. We're going to do it all again. This time, now that I've explained each exercise pretty fully and you know what to do, the mountain climbers, and with the windmill, one arm at a time. Now I want you to just focus on the motion instead of perfection of the movement. I'm not looking for perfection right now. I'm looking for the motion, because the motion is what is the Parkinson's focus. Okay, the first exercise is the cross mountain climber with the windmill. We're working on contralateral, which means opposites. So your hands are here, legs are here. We're taking that right leg to the left elbow, working opposites. This becomes very difficult for some people, opposites. Then we're working on rigidity. Some people become very stiff. We want to make sure that trunk area is really moving. So we're going to take those arms and swing them up, straight up, not behind you, down and swing them up. So I want you to really concentrate on lifting the legs high for gait, for walking, crossing those legs also for gait and walking, for crossing that midline, and lifting and swinging that arm behind you, okay? 50 seconds, think about the Parkinson's focus, and do your best. Here we go. Whoops. Now we want to go a little higher. I'm going to stop that for a second, and we're going up. Somehow I lost that. Okay, here we go. 50 seconds, mountain climbers, cross, open up those arms, open up those arms, lift up those legs, and open up those arms. The motion, not the perfection. We're working on motion here. You're going to feel this in your core and in your shoulders and in your legs. Come on up and join me. Curtsies are next. Hands on your thigh, lift up, curtsy. Once again, we're crossing the midline, which means we're using both sides of the brain, and we're crossing. The Parkinson's part of this is the crossing of that midline, really, and really using a large step, because very often some people find that their legs, their movements get smaller. We want large motion. So think about not just crossing, but think about really getting that leg way behind. If you're going to join me with the arms, you can use both arms or the opposite leg, the opposite arm of the leg. Okay, let's get going. Let's put on some, trying to get down. There we go. All right. Here we go. Oh, did I put it on? Yes, here we go. Ha ha. Both arms. Opposite arm. Opposite, both. Big, large steps behind you. Back. Take those big, large steps behind you. This takes some thinking, yeah? If you're doing those arms, this really takes some thinking. Good for us. Have you got it? Nice work. Lift. There's our time. All right, the next exercise, we're hitting the floor again, working core, V-seat, and tucks. This one's all about range of motion. I want you to see if you can really throw those legs out so you can see them. Not bent legs. Think about extending your body, fully extending the body. Don't worry about the core, it has to work. There's no way you can do this without it. Think about really lengthening that body as much as you can, okay? We're working range of motion here. By the way, because we're on the floor in that V seat, it's all balance. It's all working balance. So your body your brain rather, is focusing on where you are and keeping you up. So that's another additional benefit. V seat, here we go. Tuck, reach, tuck, reach, tuck, reach. Stay at your pace. Now if you go too fast on these, you're really gonna burn out. So don't go too fast. Think about extending those legs. Really watch them go. Out, in, pull tight, 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 in, out, in, woohoo, out, in, out, in, out, in. Reach out, make sure those legs are out. Come on, lengthen that body. There's your minute, 50 seconds really. Roll over, one hand on your leg, come on up, wall, squats are next. All right, wall squats. The wall squats are specifically for gait, for lifting the legs, reminding and retraining the brain that the legs have to lift so that you don't shuffle. We want to make sure those legs are lifting. An exaggerated leg lift transfers in real life to a normal or more typical walk. The other thing that I chose, the reason why we're doing the scarecrows is the scarecrows, as I said before, works that upper back. That's for posture. So we're going away from that Parkinson's round back, leaning forward. We're working on that posture, reminding your body, your brain, what a nice long standing tall erect body is. So those shoulder blades have to push down. Ready? Find the wall. Think about form. Think about pushing your back down and lifting those legs. 50 seconds. Oh. Try to get those shoulder blades down. You can do this on the chair. It's the same exercise. Keep pushing your shoulder blades down. Keep trying to get those knuckles to the wall. Keep those shoulders, elbows close to the wall and lift those legs up. Lift those legs nice and high. Keep going. You're not feeling it in the legs. You're not low enough. Come down just a little lower. If you're feeling it in your knees right here below your kneecap, then you need to come up a little, okay? I don't want you to feel this anywhere but in muscles. I don't want you to feel this in a joint. I want you to feel it in the muscles here. All right, the last exercise is our cardio exercise. Not that we haven't been doing cardio so far. So it's toe jacks, or knee jacks, or whatever you want to do. Here we go. Low impact is here. You don't even have to touch your floor. You can just touch that knee. Get that heart rate up. Come on, join me. Push off your toes. Land toe heel. Land toe heel. Don't land just flat on those feet. Land on your toes and then down to your heels. Come on. You're doing great. Stay with it. We're almost done. Grab some water. Wipe off. All right. We have one more round of all 5. This time, I don't want you to think about your body at all. We're going to do all the same exercises, the mountain climber with windmill, the curtsies, the V-seat, the wall squats, and the X-toes, crossing the toe jacks. But each one, I'm going to give you something else to think about, a little mental drill. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the mountain climbers and the windmill. Every time you come up for the windmill, every time you come up, I want you to come up or think of an occupation, something that people do, a job, an occupation. So up, up, come down, do your mountain climbers, no occupation, right here, up and up. So I'm giving you a little time in between during the mountain climbers to come up with some more. So, hit the floor, get ready to go. Occupations for 50 seconds. And I'm not helping at all. Lift those arms straight overhead. Don't throw them behind you. Pull your belly tight. Stay safe. You can do these on the chair. Same exercise. All right, thank goodness. All right, get up nice and safely, leg in front, hands help you. Pick up your weights for the curtsey. You're going to need your weights or not use your weights. This time, I want you to think of bad gifts. So you're going to curtsey, come up and think of a really bad gift that someone either gave you or that you would never want to get. Then you come down on the other side, and on the way up is when you think of that bad gift. Okay? I'm giving you some time. I'm actually slowing you down, aren't I? So that when you come down, you have time to think about it. Then you can come up, come down, think about it. Don't come up until you have one. All right, 50 seconds. Bad gifts. Because you're thinking of so much, let's just do both arms together so you have time to think about a bad gift. Try to get that leg way back. Don't forget that. Get that leg way behind you. You're not crossing or twisting your upper body, just the lower body. And you're thinking of bad gifts. Boy, I've gotten a few in my life. Time. Luckily, they weren't always from the same person. So they're still friends and they're still family. Oh, thank goodness. All right, were you able to come up with enough? I hope you weren't able to come up with so many that, because you haven't gotten that many. I hope. All right, now we're hitting the floor. We're going to do our V seats. This one's really easy. I want you to start at 100 and work your way down, counting by fives. Just 5, 95, 90, just go for it. Every time you bring those knees into your chest, you say the number, okay? Hit the ground. 50 seconds. Go. Head up, chest up. If you made it all the way to the end, go back. Start counting forwards. Lengthen those legs. Put your belly in. Don't forget that. Woo! This is a tough one today, huh? There. All right, I think my abs are going to be singing to me tomorrow, and they're going to be saying, thank you. Hands on your thigh, come on up. Hit the wall. All right, for our wall squats, what shall we do? Okay, for our wall squats, I want you to think of reasons why people throw a party. Okay, just reasons, and It doesn't have to be an annual reason. It can be just something that somebody decides to throw a party for any particular reason, okay? Think of reasons why people would throw a party. Get against that wall. Remember, those arms are coming up and down. Your shoulder blades are pushing against the wall and down while we're thinking of parties. Make sure you're down low enough that your legs are engaged. Put your shoulder blades down. Think of those parties. Stay a little lower if you can. Make sure your hips are against that wall. Don't let them fall forward. Keep those knees at 90. Party! All right, nice work. We're almost done. We only have one more thing to do left. We're going to do those jacks. Touch the knee, touch the floor. We're going to leave the music on. Touch the knee, touch the floor. We're going for 50 seconds. This is our last exercise. This is just about cardio. Go for it. Ready? Here we go. I wish I brought my ponytail holder. My hair is all over my face. Take it here. It's not cheating. There is no cheating in exercise as far as I'm concerned. If you're working, you're working. There is no cheating. Here and here is working. Whatever it is that is your level is working. We're almost done. Stay with me. I promise when you're done, you're going to be so happy and so thankful that you did it. You put in your all. You worked your hardest. You're done. All right. Let's cool down. Let's stop. Let's not stop completely. Whoops. Let's walk it off. As I said in the very beginning, during the warm-up, you don't want to just stop after you've gotten your heart rate up, so you want to walk around a little, get that heart rate down. I'm going to get my heart rate down. I'm going to force my heart rate to slow down by taking one nice deep breath in and 4 exhales. And it works like so great. Do it again. Let's do it 2 more times. Last time. You can hear my heart rate is feeling better already. Last time together. All right, grab some water, wipe off, let's get going. Here's where you're going to need the ball. This exercise, the next thing we're doing is all about speed. I'm going to retrain the brain, remind the brain to move quickly. Some people with Parkinson's find that they start to slow down, and research has shown that you don't have to only move faster by running. You can actually do other things to force the body to move quickly that will transfer into walking or running or other things that you want to do that's even thinking more quickly because your body has to react. We're going to start with the ball. And I want to start off with a baseline, so I'm going to give you 10 seconds. Don't go as fast as you can. Just dribble the ball. Let's start off with the right hand. I'm going to start off with my left hand. No, I'm not. This is your left hand, my right hand. Okay, I'm going to start off with this hand. You can start off with your dominant hand. And I want you to give me a baseline. I'm going to put the timer on for 10 seconds and just get a baseline of how many you can get in 10 seconds. Let me get my timer on. Whoop. Let me get my timer on to 10. And are you ready? You've got the ball. Here we go. Just dribble. Okay, great. I got 19. What'd you do? Okay, So that's your baseline. If you weren't able to do it, if the ball got away from you, we're gonna do it a bunch more times. So get your baseline so you know what fast is for you. Now I'm gonna ask you to try to go a little faster, okay? Just force the body to go a little faster. Force that, you're on your dominant side, you're on your stronger side. Try to keep that ball next to you. Also, just a little hint, this is not cheating, but it's something that a lot of people do. You start off here and then you come down lower and lower and lower and lower and lower. And I'm gonna ask you, because that's, of course it's faster. The lower you go, it's faster because there's less room. I'm gonna ask you to try to keep it at the same height the whole time, because this way you'll really know if you're moving faster or not. So I've got 10 seconds on the clock. Here we go, a little faster. All right, 21 this time. How about you? How about you? All right, catch your breath, think it out. We're gonna do it 2 more times on that side, okay? Try to go faster this time. So whatever it was, add 1, just 1, that's all I'm asking. Try to get 1 more, okay? Go! Oh, I got the same, 21. All right, let's do it 1 more time on this side. Ready? Go! All right, now it gets harder. Switch sides, your less dominant side. Baseline first, don't go as fast as you can. Baseline, know what it is to go normal when you find your baseline, okay? 10 seconds baseline, don't go slow, just go normal. All right, go. All right, my baseline happens to be the same on both sides. Not everybody's is. That's not unusual if it is or isn't. It's just what it is. All right, so now you have your baseline. If you don't, you'll get it the next time. Try to go a little faster or faster, whatever. A little faster, a lot faster, try to get up. Whatever that number is, beat it. All right, 10 seconds. Are you ready? Ready to do 2 more times? Find your breath. Grab the ball. Did it get away from you? Grab that ball. All right, here we go. Woohoo! All right. We're going to do it 1 more time using that not less dominant hand. 1 more time. Ready? Go! Oh, much worse. 18. All right. So we've gone 1 hand, dominant hand. We've gone to your less dominant hand, whatever that may be. Now we're going to switch hands. Let's get our baseline. Just keep switching hands, okay? Obviously, this is going to be a little more tricky for some of you. Doesn't matter. We're just having some fun here. Get ready. Just keep switching hands, whatever you can do. And go! All right. How'd we do? Any better? Better? Worse? Same? Let's do it 2 more times. Grab that ball wherever it is. If it got away from you, grab it. Get ready to go. 10 seconds on the clock. Fast. Go. Faster. Faster. Switch those hands faster. Faster. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hit it. Hit that ball. Bounce that ball. Bounce it, bounce it, bounce it. All right. I didn't count because I was too busy yelling at you to go faster. Last time. Ready? This is it. Last time. This one's for the money. The big show. All right, and go. Same. All right, let's put the ball down. Grab some water, towel off, get yourself cool down, get that heart rate down. Woo, Hope you had some fun today. Make sure that ball's out of your way so you don't get hurt. I'm going to bring my chair over to help me stretch. You can use a chair or a wall, or you don't have to use anything. Okay? These little hints I give you each week, I hope that you do them on your own. They're really great ways of keeping your body well fit, keeping your body fit, but also keeping your brain, retraining the brain or reinforcing a lot of these movements that sometimes is affected by Parkinson's. So let's grab hold of one toe and bring that leg back, stretching out your quadricep. If this is a tough exercise for you, a tough stretch for you, don't struggle, it's not worth it. Bring that leg behind you, way behind. Lean into the chair and stretch right here. You're gonna feel that stretch bending down through the knee, but don't put your weight on that back leg because we wanna lengthen the muscle, not use the muscle. So I'm gonna come back up here and stretch. Open up your hips so that you're not bent. Open up nice and tall. Good. Nice work. All right, let's switch legs. And once again, I'm gonna switch sides here. We're just stretching out the muscle. We wanna lengthen and stretch. We wanna get all the toxins out that are produced when you exercise. Your body normally produces some toxins, some waste when you're exercising. You wanna get that out. You wanna lengthen those muscles, stretch it out. We're working on flexibility here. So lengthen, hold, and once again, if that is a tough exercise for you to do, if you just can't get into that, lean onto the chair, bend that knee, put all your weight in the front so that you're stretching the leg, not putting weight on it. Just lengthen and feel the muscles in the front of that leg. And breathe through. All right, nice work. And come back up. Anything, by the way, anything that a stretch that's done for less than 10 seconds is really not a beneficial stretch. You're kind of just you're just pulling on the muscle. You want to lengthen and give time for it to open and air. So let's take that right leg directly in front of you, working the hamstring, the back of your leg right here, and a little glute. And you want to lengthen the body forward. I like to do this by leaning forward instead of leaning down. When I lean down, some people can really get not a stretch in their back, but rather a strain in their back. So I kind of like to, especially when I'm working with a lot of people, keep everyone safe. So let's just go forward. And I promise you're going to feel this in your hamstring right here. And your toe is up. If you feel it too much behind the knee, drop the toe, soften the knee, and lean forward. And you'll feel less behind the knee and more behind the leg. And gently, just lengthen that muscle as much as you can. Hold it for just a few more seconds and release. Let's switch sides. Same thing on the other side. Start with the heel up, the toe up, heel down, lean forward into it, putting all that, lengthening all those muscles behind. Your hand is anywhere but the kneecap. That kneecap moves a little, so you don't want to put too much weight on it. You want to put it on your thigh or your calf, or you can hold on to something and put it there. And again, we're leaning forward and stretching out those muscles. You can drop the toe if you want to, soften that knee, and lean forward. If you push that same hip back, you'll feel even more of a stretch there. So just enjoy it. Some of these stretches feel better than others. So stay here with me, stay with it, and gently, 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 gently release. All right, the next exercise is for your glutes. You're gonna make a number 4, right there, number 4, crossing at the ankle, and the knee, and you're gonna sit back. For some of you, this is a great stretch. Some of you like to do this on the floor. It's the same stretch. Just down here, one leg over. Your back is nice and secure and safe here. This is a great stretch. It's the same one as standing. You can also do this stretch. While you're stretching, I'll show you a few other ways to do it. Seated. Leg over the other. And good. I think I used enough time there, so you really got a good stretch, hopefully. Good. Now we're going to switch sides. The other leg does the same thing. Ankle on the knee. You can do this on the floor. You can do this standing. The knee pushes down. The body weight leans into it. And we're just lengthening and stretching all those muscles. We did a lot of squats today, so you want to make sure that you're getting all those muscles lengthened. Stretching. Working on flexibility. Working on just enjoying the stretch. Ooh. All right. Good job. Good. Let's continue on. Let's bring those arms out to the side. Palms are to the ceiling, so we're stretching out those biceps, front of arm. Open up the chest. We did all those windmills today. You want to stretch out all those muscles from the windmills and lengthen those muscles, open up nice and high. Try not to squeeze your neck, but rather just look gently forward. Lengthen those muscles, and let's just give a nice big ooh together. Ready? Ooh. All right, now we need to release and relax and stretch out all the opposite muscles, those muscles that we used during the scarecrow, okay, which is the upper back. So drop your chin to your chest, bring those arms shoulder height, roll from your back forward. So we're not bending, we're just rolling the back, the upper back, and let's say for about 10 seconds because we've been holding this for about 5 anyway. Ready? Oh my goodness, feels good. All right, so let's stretch out the entire body. I'm going to move that chair out of my way so I can really lengthen. Everything comes up and over your head. Lengthen a little higher. Bring yourself up to your toes. Open up those fingers. Open up your chest and abdominals. Lengthen and reach a little higher, a little higher, a little higher. You did a great job. Drop your heels down to the floor. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I hope you had fun. I hope you worked really hard because I know I did. I look forward to seeing you next week. Let's end with a big yay because we did a great job. Yay! Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I will see you next week. Stay safe.